Kate was raised in Cottonwood Heights in Salt Lake, and she was raised by her father.
My parents divorced when I was approximately 2 years old. I'm number 5 of 8 children.
Kate doesn't come from the family of great means, but I will say with that family, I mean, they are a family of great love.
My dad was working a lot, so he was not home very often. My siblings and I are incredibly close. We mainly took care of each other.
That created some dynamics where Kate acquired some leadership skills and organizational skills.
I had a paper route for about 10 years from the time I was age 7 until I graduated from high school.
She was out delivering papers at 7. By the time she was 14, she was working 2 jobs, going to school.
When she was in college, she went to India.
She actually sought out a semester abroad in India to teach homeless orphans.
It was actually the first time I had ever been out of the country, and it truly changed who I am.
She observed the poverty when you're 18, 19, 20 that can really make a big difference for you.
It was that day, and I think going forward, where I learned that one person can truly make a difference, and that just is who I am as a person. I went to the University of Utah for both my undergraduate degree, and then I got a Master's of Public Administration and JD at the University of Utah as well.
She always found a way to be very active in student organizations. She really took advantage of such a great school and great opportunity.
The law school at the University of Utah is exceptional.
Kate ended up being at the very, very top of our law school. She just was offered so many opportunities, and she did receive a very highly coveted job at Snell & Wilmer.
It's an excellent law firm, and with that sort of opportunity, I couldn't turn it down.
It was perfect in the sense that I know it built her network.
After some time, Kate was looking for something a little bit different. When legal defender's opportunity came up, she was just so excited.
That's something I'm really passionate about. That's where a lot of my friends were working, and it was more aligned with the sort of work I wanted to do long term.
There probably were some people who said, well, why would you want to leave such a high-paid job? And it's a prestigious firm.
As I tell people, I make 1/3 of what I was making at Snell & Wilmer, but I'm 10 times happier.
Honestly, her overall demeanor changed, giving back to her communities like air.
People who know Kate can really understand why she would just come to life in a place like LDA.
I connect with people a lot more than I do with companies and money, so I made that choice early on. I've heard that prosecutors are a little bit scared of me.
I could see why they would actually be scared of her, because she is going to make absolute certain that her client, who so many would cast aside, is going to have the best legal representation they could possibly have.
You've heard of, whatever you say can and will be used against you in a court of law, that if you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you. I always say, well, that's me. I will be appointed to you.
Kate approaches these cases as if it's somebody, her loved one.
Every case is winnable if you put enough work into it or ingenuity.
She wants to help. That is her one and only reason why she does it.
She could clearly make a lot more money.
And she chose to try to make a difference here in this community.
As lawyers, we have skills that nobody else in our community has, and it's important that we provide these skills to benefit the lower income people who can't afford attorneys on their own.
She's out volunteering for legal clinics. She is organizing fundraisers.
Supporting homeless shelters or students, Girl Scouts.
She helped organize a homeless prom.
What I do through professionally and also pro bono work, I think really does help people through the most difficult times in their lives. In November 2016, I was very humbled and honored to be the recipient of the Sandra Day O'Connor Professionalism Award.
This award is given to one person in the entire United States once a year.
I received the award in the Supreme Court of the United States. Justice Sotomayor was only like 5 feet in front of me, and I was able to receive this at the lectern in the Supreme Court of the United States. It was an incredibly humbling and amazing and quite surreal experience. I love spending time with my nieces and nephews. I have at least 25 nieces and nephews.
Kate is one of the coolest aunts any child would wish for.
I like to take the kids to sporting events or to plays or even to a movie or whatever it is.
As professional Kate, there's one thing, but as Aunt Kate, she's kind of the crazy, fun aunt that everyone wants to be with.
She is perhaps the biggest Utes fan that I've ever met.
I know the entire fight song. I'm willing to sing it to you right now.
She is proud of, one, being a Utahn, and with that, she's proud to go to the university that holds its name.
I hope my legacy is that I've encouraged other people to make whatever difference they can.
She is about empowering women, people in underserved communities, to rise above who they are. Kate is that real-life superhero that is proof that a single person can change the world.
I'm truly humbled by this great honor. I want to thank the University of Utah Alumni Association for selecting me for this award, James Bergstedt for nominating me. Jim and I student taught in law school together, and there's no question that he was the smarter one between the two of us, and it's incredibly flattering to be nominated by such an incredible person. For the legal community in general, for the support, trust, and faith it has in me, for my family, and for the many friends who helped me get here, and for the University of Utah and the broad experiences that I've been able to take advantage of, all of which have helped shape the person who I am today. These experiences include classes through the College of Humanities, volunteer work through the Benyon Center, internships through the Hinckley Institute of Politics, studies abroad through the International Center, a sense of community through the ASU Presenter's Office, and all of the opportunities afforded me through the S.J. Quinney College of Law. It has been an incredible journey, and all along the way, I've been standing on the shoulders of the giants who come before me. I will never forget, and I hope to continue holding the torch high. Thank you again, and go Utes.